What's up? Praline, nothing spectacular. I live with a chronic illness. I talk about it all the time. We're going to talk about it today. I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not going to be very jolly or positive. So stay tuned for more of those types of videos. This one I'm going to just get really real and real candid real quick. I have been so sick since last weekend. I did a weekenders vlog last weekend and I was just fighting my health the entire weekend. I was just in so much pain and in my stomach and just feeling very run down. And come Monday, I could not function. And today is Saturday. So all week I probably left my house 3 times and it was maybe to go to like the grocery store. So that sucks. It was clearly a flare, which I've been having a lot more of, which is very concerning to me. Also, I can't quite keep up because my flares keep changing up on me. So, the way my flares were last year are not the way they're presenting themselves this year. So it's very hard to map it out, make sense of it, deal with it, cope with it, because it's always something and it's always different. So as you can see, I'm a little hostile right now, but I don't have a lot of energy to be angry. So I'm gonna also try not to cry during this video, which will probably happen because I've been crying every day this week. So this is hard. Being like vulnerable like this is not fun for me. It's actually quite uncomfortable. I just wanted to share that. I know I've been pretty open about things and my illness and stuff, but I think that I do keep these kinds of thoughts and stuff to myself most of the time because I just always feel like it's counterproductive and it's not really going to help anyone. But I think I need to just be more honest with myself too and everybody else. So Monday rolled around, and can anybody relate to this? When I get flares now, it feels like I'm catching a cold. And this has been going on probably for over 6 months. I'm like, oh crap, man, I hope I'm not getting sick because I can't deal with that on top of what I'm already dealing with. And I never get, knock on wood, get sick. I just go into a flare. So it's like a precursor to a flare. But the entire time I feel that way and it just gets more intense. So I wish I would have written down all of my symptoms for my beginner's guide to collagenous colitis because I do feel like I missed a lot. Like the bloating is horrendous. It hurts so bad. I get so, what do they call it, distended? It's not fun at all. I have so much pain. It feels like there's something, the little elves in my stomach are doing somersaults. I get runny noses often actually when I eat something that maybe I'm not too sure about or something that I haven't eaten in a while that's even a safe food, my nose will run. As far as the way I've been feeling all week, super fatigued, brain fog, like my head is filled with cotton, like when you catch a cold or you take too much NyQuil and you wake up the next day and you're drowsy. That's what it feels like. I feel like I cannot move. Every joint in my body hurts. I feel nauseous, just not okay. And anything I do, my heart is like, because I have no energy whatsoever. I don't know what brings this on. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I try so hard and I'm not going to say I'm doing everything right because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm doing what has been working for me, yet I still get sick. And I think this week, it's been so hard gripping that, and I think that happens to me every single time I fall flat on my face with this illness. I feel so hopeless and mad and frustrated and bitter and confused and angry and lonely. Just, there's no making sense of it. I'm a problem solver. I'm a get shit doner. I am not used to having anything like this. Nothing could have prepared me for this. And, I'm thinking, you get sick, you go to the ER, you go to urgent care, you get some meds, you feel better. God forbid you're dealing with some mental, emotional stuff. You can seek out therapy, and over time, hopefully you'll get better. There's always that hope. There's always that hope for healing. And I just think I lost my hope for healing this week with my illness. Choking up a bit. But that's okay. I'm going to be vulnerable even though it's uncomfortable. We're doing it. We're committing. I have to compose myself a little. I think this week I just kind of lost my hope for healing. And that really bummed me out. Just the fact that no matter how hard you try or take care of yourself, you're still gonna get sick. And so it's like, what's the point? You know? Every day I don't feel better, it just feels like a failure. It feels like a disappointment. It's real frustrating. And also I wanted to talk about how alone I've been feeling. Like I said, I maybe left my house 3 times this week. My only human interaction was like going to the grocery store. I do not live with my parents. I obviously live on my own. I'm an adult. Not that there's anything wrong, because I would love to live here, but I'm here right now. I'm at my parents' house right now. This is actually my old room. The only person I really interact with physically is David. I do talk to my friends every day. I have a handful of friends, a couple people. Quality over quantity, you know what I mean? But I don't physically see them or hang out with them and stuff like that. So, and on top of that, I mean, I'm ill, and I'm not saying that lightly. Like this week, I could barely even look at myself in the mirror without crying and hating myself, to be honest. I am so tired of being myself. I'm so tired of being in this body. I'm so tired of feeling the way I feel and thinking the things that I think and feeling like this. Sorry. I told you guys I was gonna cry. I just feel like when I feel semi-functional, it's great, you know? It feels like I can do this, you know? And then when I get really, really sick again, I feel like, wow, this is it. This is, you know, this is what my life is going to be like. And I just feel like there's nothing I can really do about it. I know I try to be really upbeat and positive most of the time, but having a chronic illness is very hard mentally to deal with, not just physically. It's real hard to know you're not going to get better. And with my chronic, it's not my chronic illness, it's a chronic illness. The chronic illness that I live with, it's so come and go, flighty, does whatever it wants, unpredictable, that there is no way to grip it, if that makes sense. So it's very frustrating for me because I think us as humans, we're problem solvers. We want to fix things, and this can't be fixed, you know? And I always try to tell myself, hey, you know, you need to figure out better tools to use when things get really bad like they've been this past week, but I feel like giving up. That's hard to admit out loud. That's hard to even admit to myself. So, like, I never wanted my life to turn out like this, you know? I wanted to work and work and work and save and build and grow and contribute and socialize and be a normal person, and I'm not that. And I just feel like I'm seeing everybody else being that, and I'm not that. I'm incapable, and I just feel like such a weirdo most of the time. And I just often feel like truly nobody really cares, you know? Everybody's got their own shit going on, and I get it. I don't know, I just wanted to come on here and talk about my symptoms and how I really feel the majority of the time, which is not good, not happy, not positive. And I'd say something else that's really hard too is, you know, on the decent days, it just follows you around, you know it's there, you know it's coming. So yeah, this week has been hard, and it's sucked pretty bad. I just wanted to thank you guys for listening and watching and reaching out, because I always reiterate that you guys aren't alone, and I think it's because I always feel alone, and it's not a good feeling. So just thank you for the support. It means a lot to me, and I'm struggling real hard right now, and Like, I know it won't always be this way, but right now it feels like it will. This is the first day I've even put on makeup in 7 days or something, I don't know. You know it's bad when I can't fake my brain out with makeup, you know? It's usually my armor, so that's that. I'm sorry this wasn't a positive video. Please let me know what your flares are like, and I hope I'm not the only one who feels like this. If I am, then it is what it is, but I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I'm not sure when I'm gonna put this video up. I'll try to do it sooner than later, but I'm not gonna do a weekenders vlog because I'm not doing anything. I'm just spending time with my parents, as usual. And yeah, I don't really have anything lined up this weekend because I've been so sick all week and I need to just mellow. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being part of my chronic illness family. And know that I am literally always here for you guys. I'm gonna get back to everybody in the comments this weekend. And I'll catch you guys in my next